Because chances are, if it doesn't look right, it's not right. And also, don't be afraid to ask any of us. That's how you learn, okay? So if you have a question, just ask. There are absolutely no stupid questions. And a lot of times, the barn help, the adults are like running around crazy, but don't think that we're too busy to stop and answer a question, okay? Because we would love to help you learn. Okay, so the other thing, do not change any tack, ever, without express permission from Corley or Anna, or myself. Yeah, even you are not allowed to change it. These are all, we worked really hard trying to get these saddles to fit, getting all this tack to fit, and we can't just be messing around with it. That is the other reason that this absolutely must be put away the same way on the same rack with all the stuff. I want to see the bridle, the reins, everything attached to the saddle and put back on the correct spot. They are all labeled. They're all labeled in here with their name on it, so even you don't even have to know which horse it is. You just need to be able to read. Look, sometimes they have something else on the back. Usually it's crossed off. Okay. We have a bunch of different saddle pads. You might see one a little bit different. This right here is a treeless saddle. It looks really weird. Feels different. But a lot of our gator horses have these. And this is a sticky pad because some horses are slippery, like that barrel. So sticky pads help the saddle stick. Okay. The same as feet, only certain people, we're going to be extremely picky about who can bridle a horse. You have to be completely comfortable bridling any horse, okay? Even if they throw their head up or they don't want you to come here. Those of us who are around these horses a lot know all of them, they know how to deal with them, and it's just easy. Okay. So, but I'm going to show you. Here's the bridle. You got this metal bit now. So you have to be very confident that you can open their mouth, slide the bridle in without banging their teeth, put it on, and adjust it properly. Also, unbridling can be just as bad as bridling. So, if you are unbridling, you want to take it over their ears. Good girl, she's so good at spitting out. You want to wait until they spit it out. A lot of the horses will just hold on to it. And then they spit it out. So. Otherwise, you can hit their teeth. And then that makes them really not likely to bridle nicely again. It only takes one time for them getting hurt in the mouth to be really catch right. So. Okay. I just want to show you a few other different bridles that we have. Molly, our mule, has a Hackamore. Okay? If any of the bridles do not have a bit, and this one does not, even though it's got random metal pieces. If that bridle does not have a bit, you need to take this nylon halter off. Okay? Does that make sense? The Hackamores work on pressure on the nose, and there's just too much stuff on their face if they have a nylon halter on. So Molly, this goes over her nose, the reins attached to here. Again, if you're not sure, then we're not going to let you bridle, just because we need to make sure it's done the right way. Not because what you can learn. Okay, so this is the Hackamore. Molly has this. It doesn't go in her mouth. A lot of our Paso Finos also have Hakimas, which is Spanish for Hackamore. Okay, similar thing. This is going to go on her nose, so no halter, otherwise that halter is going to get in the way. And this works on the pressure on their nose as opposed to pressure in their mouth. And then the reins attach under here. Any questions about Hakimas or Hackamores? They all have different kinds of nose bands. Yes?
So, with that horse, you usually keep the halter on.
Yes. When we are at camp, if they have a bit in their mouth, then keep the halter on. It's so much easier just to clip on that lead and have the kids get off the horse. So yeah, Molly and them have several other ones have super much. And yes. Yeah.
Where do you stash the halters that are taken off? Like the Eva's neck?
Why don't you keep them with all the lead ropes? Does that work? No. Because they only take it off for when they're getting used, right?
Yeah, but when the other horses come in for the next rotation, those lead ropes usually get moved.
Are the lead ropes all together in one spot?
Sometimes. They just get
One
one
of the
of
camp horses are aligned here and here.
Well, find a spot for them. We'll have a perfect spot for them before camp. Yes.
My question was, what's the difference between Pivot and
Well, we could discuss all the mechanical advantages.
I just wanted to know this.
There's no mechanical advantage to one of these. A mechanical hack mower has leverage. Okay. First of all, this one has more of a twisted noseband that has a little more bite to it, and then you have this leverage here, just like a bit. So you here's a leverage action working on the leg. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because one's in Spanish. Seriously, they speak Spanish. Okay. Here is Oga's. Her big fat head does not have a jaw strap, and she has a solid bit. Okay, so that's a little different. She also has a chain on her fur here. This does not go in the mouth. If you don't know if it goes in the mouth or not, ask me. Okay, this is Serenity's. She doesn't have any brow band on her. Okay, so they all look a little bit different. So if you're going to get signed off, you need to know all the different ones. Okay? All right. Treating the horses, do not ever jerk on the reins. Don't let your kids jerk on the reins. Don't hit the horses. If you see perhaps me or Anna or Corley or Alice give them a smack every once in a while, they probably deserve it. I'm just kidding. Sometimes once they've escalated to the point where they're really not listening, you might need to smack them to wake up. But anyway, do not ever let your kids hit a horse or jerk on the reins. A lot of times they think go means shake the reins. Stop them from doing that immediately. These horses put up with a lot from our kids. Okay, so, okay, for riding, you need to ride a horse suitable for your riding level. We have some horses out here that are twinsies. You may think you're on one horse and it's another horse. And we sometimes get new horses, etc., etc. Your horse will be chosen by Corley or Alice. You must stay with that horse. Unless you do not feel comfortable riding that horse. We'll discuss it, okay? Sometimes they have bad days. So always ride in complete control, which is why we will give you a horse for your proper experience level. We will not be trying or loping during camp. So don't ask. In a group, we're going to ride the speed of the least experienced rider. Okay, we need to be safe. Do not ever, even if you're out here riding on your own, trot or go faster than a walk towards home. It takes one time, and then they think they need to run home every time. So always, if you are facing the barn, you have to be walking. Okay, let me talk about helmets a second. If you're under 18, you must wear them. If you're over 18, all the cool kids do it. There are helmets, goes on your head. If you notice, this one fits me really well. There's an adjuster in the back. Your kids should be able to shake their head and it doesn't move very much, even if it's not strapped. If you see their helmet like this, not helpful. If you see their helmet like this, probably too big. If they move a little and it basically falls off, they need a smaller one. If they are getting a headache, then they need a bigger one. Okay, should be strapped. That. If you're under 18, you must have your helmet before you put a foot in that stirrup. Okay? No questions. Okay, I'm just going to go over a couple riding rules and then we're going to do a little riding demo. We are taught to wear boots and jeans. The number of volunteers out on trail is limited for safety. Again, that is going to be determined by Alice or Corley, and that's it. Each horse volunteer on the trail will be assigned 2 riders, okay, except for the lead. So you need to keep an eye on your kids while you're out. That's your job. Your job is to make sure that they're safe. No one under 18 will be driving the Jeep. Don't ask. Even though we're Jason. You can usually talk Jason into a lot of things, but please don't try to talk him into this. There he is. Even I. Keep at least 1 horse length in between the riders, so I don't want to see everybody bunching up. There will be several horses with a bow in their tail. That means that they are very likely to kick or bite another horse. So please, if you see your horse getting upset or somebody else's horse, have them back off. You can have them do a little circle and come back around. You can have somebody stop and slow down. A lot of times that little circle is the best way to get some space. Don't come up quickly behind another horse. They think it's race time. Or startle them. Okay, do not let your horse eat grass. Don't let your kids' horses eat grass. One cheating way to keep the horse from eating grass, you can put, her reins are a little short. You can put the reins behind the horn. However, do make sure your kids do not have their hands between the reins and the horn. That hurts a lot, okay? So they can do this and then they can still steer their horse. But make sure their fingers are not around the reins. What we mostly need from you guys is to pay attention. I know you'd be riding your own horse, but just watch to see what's going on. Make sure the kids are not having trouble, etc., etc. Some other things we're not going to do, don't ride double, don't ride bareback. And do not, under any circumstances, pass the lead horse or get within 1 to 2 horse lengths of them. Any questions on that? Okay, so for riding, before your kid gets on, you want to make sure that their girth is nice and tight. Even if they've said they've tightened it up, just humor everybody, okay? If it's extra long, and then you should double it. What are some kids afraid of when they're riding? Yeah. Yep, some of them might be afraid to ride alone. And then we have walkers available to walk with them. Yes. Scared of going too fast. Running off the trail. Maybe they've seen something, they're like, I know what this horse can do. Yeah. What? The height, that's their big. Yeah. Falling off. Okay. All these fears are legitimate fears, okay? If your kid, I know the pizza's here, but just bear with me for a minute here, okay? You'll eat. All these fears are legitimate fears. You don't want to say, you don't have to be afraid of that, because obviously they're afraid of it, okay? But you also don't need to blow it out of proportion, okay? First of all, ask what they're afraid of so you can address that specifically. You can't do anything about that, they're there. They have to deal with that. But if they're afraid of their horse running off, have them practice stopping their horse, and they can see how easy it is just to stop them. Reassure them that the horses know their job, they know the trail, they like following everybody else. But again, give them the power to know that I can stop my horse. Falling off, ask them if they've ever fallen off a bike before. Yes? Did you die? That's okay. You don't ever want to say, oh, you're not going to fall off, because you cannot promise that. Okay? But you can say it's actually really hard to follow a horse that's just standing there. You have to work really, really hard. Or a horse that's walking. You have to basically dive off. So, if you're not going to go diving off your horse, chances are you're not going to fall off. But there's plenty of things here to hold on to. Also, we didn't talk about if your kid is absolutely terrified of going out on the trail, they don't have to go out. We want to strongly encourage them to go out, but we do not want a kid that is panicking at all out on the trail. Or if they're crying, we want to work with them to try to go out, but maybe they don't go out the first day, maybe they go out the second day. So there is that option to stay back, but strongly encourage them to go. Does that make sense? Yeah. Anyone still here? Raise your hand if you're
I'm
here.
somewhat here, just a little bit.
Okay, so